Good morning, children. This is English video session for class 7. The book which we are doing now is Honeycomb. Unit number 2. The name of the unit is Gift of Chapels, and we are in page number 24. The first part we saw the kitten in the bitterberry bush. They moved to the room. They peeped through the window and saw the music master teaching Lali how to play the violin. And next they came to the garden where the beggar had come. The beggar had been coming to the house regularly for 1 week, and Rukumani has been feeding him food. As she was busy talking to Pati, she shouted from the veranda to tell Ravi to send away the beggar and that there is no food in the house for him. But before Ravi could tell, he has already spread his upper cloth and made himself comfortable under the neem tree. When Rukumani's sound of that she's fed up of giving food for him for the past 1 week, and the beggar said wearily that he would go and search for another house for food. Only let me have a rest here under the tree. So what did he ask? He asked to leave him to rest under the tree. The sun is so hot and the tar has melted on the road. The feet are already blistered. He stretched out his feet to show large pink peeling blisters on the soles of his bare feet. So blisters are like bubbles, and these bubbles have come because in the bare feet he was walking on the tar road, and they have become pink. I suppose he doesn't have money to buy chappals, Mridu whispered to Meena and Ravi. Have you got an old pair in the house somewhere? I don't know, said Ravi. Mine is too small to fit his feet. Or I would have given them to him. And his feet were larger than Britu's and Meena's also. Neither can they give. The beggar was shaking up his upper cloth and tightening his dhoti. He raised his eyes and looked fearfully at the road gleaming in the afternoon heat. So he has this blisters in his leg and not able to walk, and there is no food also today. The children were feeling pity, and now the beggar has got up and he is ready to go and beg in the house. He needs something on his feet, Meena said with her eyes filling. It's not fair. Here her eyes are filled with tears on seeing the pathetic sight of his feet. Shh, said Ravi. I'm thinking about it. Blubbering. It's not fair, it's not fair. It's going to hell. In 2 minutes he will be frying his feet on the road. What he needs is a pair of chappals. So where do we get them? Come, let's search the house. He pushed Mridu and Meena into the house. Just then she stepped into the veranda. Mridu's eyes fell on the odd looking chappals she had noticed when she had arrived. Ravi, she whispered to him, whose are those? Ravi turned and glanced at the shabby looking but sturdy old slippers. He beamed and nodded. These are just the right size, he said. Picking them up, Mridu and Meena followed him nervously back into the garden. Picking them up, so taking them, and what are they going to do with this? They are going to give it to the beggar. Okay. Page number 26. Here, said Ravi to the beggar, dropping the slippers in front of the old man. Wear these and don't come back. The beggar stared at the slippers, hurriedly flung his towels over his shoulder, pushed his feet into them, and left, muttering a blessing to the children. In a minute, he has vanished around the corner of the street. So, they have completed their job which they wanted to. They took the old, odd looking chapel, which was shabby but yet sturdy, went, gave it to the beggar, and also told him not to come back. The beggar pushed his feet into them, and he also muttered one or two blessings to the children, and the minute he's vanished. The scene is over. The beggar scene is over. Now the class of Lali is over, and the music teacher is coming out to go home. The music master came out of the house and took an unappreciative look at the three of them sitting quietly under the tree, playing marbles. Unappreciative look. What does the mean of unappreciative? Not very happy with such children. Children never keep quiet. So how come these children are quiet? Only if they do some great mistakes, they mischief, they are quiet. Then he searched for his slippers, chappals in the veranda where he had put them. Lali, he called after a few moments. She hurried up to him. Have you seen my chappals, my dear? I remember having kept here. Ravi, Mritu and Meena silently watched Lali and the music master search every corner in the veranda. He scurried around looking over the railings and crouched near the flower pots to look between them. Brand new they were. I went all the way to Mount Road to buy them. He went on saying they cost a whole month's fees. Do you know? Soon Lali went to tell her mother. Rukumani appeared looking harassed with party following her. Where could they be? It's really quite upsetting to think someone might have stolen them. So many vendors come to the door, worried party. Rukumani caught the sight of Ravi, Mritu and Meena sitting under the tree. Have you children? She began. Then seeing they were curiously quiet, went on more slowly. Seen anyone lurking around the veranda? A sharp V-shaped line had formed in her eyebrow. Another straight, tighter one appeared in the place of her usually soft, pleasant mouth. Rukumani was angry, thought Mritu with a shiver. She wouldn't be upset if she knew about the poor beggar with sores on feet, she tried to tell herself. Taking a deep breath, she cried, Rukumani, there was a beggar here, poor thing. He had such boils on his feet. So, said Rukumani grimly, turning to Ravi. You gave the music master's chappals to the old beggar who turns up here? Children these days, groaned Party. Amma, didn't you tell me about Karna who gave away everything he had, even his gold earrings? He was so kind and generous. Silly, snapped Rukumani. Karna didn't give away other people's things. He gave only his own. But my chappals wouldn't have fitted the beggar's feet. Ravi rushed brashly on. And Amma, if they did fit, would you really not have minded? Ravi, said Rukumani in a very angry now. Go inside this minute. She hurried indoors and brought out Gopu Mama's hardly worn new chappal. These should fit you, sir. Please put on these. I'm so sorry. My son has been very naughty. The music master's eyes lit up. He put them on, trying not to look very happy. Why is he not showing it? Because this is a new chappal and what he lost is something very old. So he has got a gain only. Okay. Please read and come the remaining topic part of the story. We shall discuss in the next lesson. With this, I close. Thank you.